Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's so lovely to have you with me, and I wanted to just shout out to Divine Feminine today and tell you how proud I am of you all, and how proud I am of how you've been handling your journeys, because for some of you, you're having a difficult time. For others of you, you've been sad. And for many of you, you're having shifts and epiphanies right now. And you're also going through a little bit of a transition time, I feel. And some of you are also feeling as though you're coping quite well without your divine masculines if he's not in communication with you, or if he's in separation with you. I wanted to invite you all to grab a cuppa and we can pause the video. Ready? There we go. And hang on. Harry's here and he wants to give you a telepathic message, but I just have to get him, okay? Just let me reach over. Charlotte's finished cooking tacos and she's got her feet up right now and she's relaxing. But Harry's here. Finally, he's here. He's been away for a while and we didn't ask any questions because he was in the bedroom with Charlotte for quite some time. They kind of locked themselves away in their little hideaway for a while. And Harry is a little bit embarrassed. See? He's a little bit embarrassed because I've been talking about his... I'm not going to tell them about what you do in the bedroom because even I don't know. So it's fine. All right? So we'll keep it clean. We'll keep this message, this telepathic message clean. Okay. All right. He says, look into my eye. Focus in on my eye. And tell me if you can guess this one. Okay. That was a quickie. All right, let's see. Oh. Ah, that's nice. Okay, Harry says, I love you to the moon and back. Which may be a message for some of you. I love you to the moon and back. All right, maybe your divine masculine's coming through, being channeled through Harry here. He feels very nice and soft. I think Charlotte must have... Did Charlotte help you have a bath? Did she? Oh, that's good. All right, so Harry's going to go now. So it's good to see Harry. Everything's going really well with Harry and Charlotte at the moment. Harley has been spending a lot of time camping with some of his friends out in the backyard. So that's nice. Alrighty, so today's video, you may get triggered. The topic is, what triggers you? How does your twin flame trigger you? What do they do that triggers you? I'm going to write a few of them down. And you can tell me in the comments whether or not you agree with these. Because some of them will be relevant for you. And you might want to add some, okay? But the first one I can think of when I work with divine feminines and divine masculines is this one. And I'm going to say he. We're going to blame divine masculine the whole way through here. Sorry, divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. It might be, the other way around, okay? We're just going to use he. He never messages me. And that can be the trigger. He never messages me. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one is... we love blaming divine masculine, don't we? The next one is kind of related, and it is... He says he's going to message me and then he doesn't. like, oh yeah, I'll message you in 2 days. And so I haven't got a watch on. At the moment, it's a hair past a freckle. But if I did have a watch on, I would know exactly when that is, because Divine Feminine is very good at keeping the time, isn't she? Alrighty, so the first one, he never messages me. Did you hear that, Divine Masculine? The next one is, he says he's going to message me. The next trigger that can happen is mood. Okay, so one divine counterpart is in a fantastic mood. All right, let's say you're Skyping or however you communicate, maybe in person, but many twin flames, are online or on social media with their counterparts. And so one of them will go, hey, how you doing? Oh, it's so lovely to see you. And the other one will be there and crying, perhaps, or trying not to break down and cry because they've had some stuff going on. And so this is kind of a trigger, because usually when you want to spend time with your counterpart, you want to be, showing your best side, or showing, the side of you that doesn't look like you're having a nervous breakdown right in front of them. Okay. Which leads me to my next one. And it's quite annoying if this has ever happened to you, right? They call or they text unannounced, right? The call's worse because, especially if it's a video call and you haven't done, for Divine Feminine, you might have wanted to do your hair and your makeup, or at least have a shower and make yourself look a little bit more respectable. And you may even try and, knowing that they're going to call, you may even set your alarm in the morning or at night or whenever it's going to be. And then you fall back to sleep and they call you or text you and you're not ready, and your hair's everywhere, or you've got big panda eyes, after you've, with your mascara or something, you've got panda eyes, or I don't know, if it's in person, you may have garlic breath or something like that. The next one, and it's a bit more big than these ones, is that this is a difficult one. They disagree with you on something that you're very passionate about. Okay, so you might say, let's do something silly. But you may say, I like mozzarella cheese on my nachos. And they might say, absolutely no way could I ever do that. It needs to be this type of cheese or this type of topping, and it's completely different to what you think. But on a less kind of joking scale, it might be something that you're really, really, really passionate about. Okay, so you might have done some research on kids in orphanages and how they suffer or something, and you may be really passionate and have all the statistics in your mind or something like that, and you might talk about it. And then they might say something that kind of shuts down what your aspect or your feeling is about that. And that may trigger you, because when we're passionate about something, we generally like to be right. And of course, this trigger is kind of good, because when they trigger you in that way, it's kind of that need to shed ego. All right, because if we feel we have to be right about something, There's one thing being assertive about something, but it's a whole nother issue when you have to be right about something. Okay, so everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. Everyone's allowed to have their own, judgment on a certain thing. All right, so let's see what other triggers there are. Another trigger, which is really silly one. They may say something along the lines of, I think you're so beautiful, or I really love you, or wow, you're amazing. And then the counterpart will say, well, why do you think that about me? Why do you think I'm beautiful? Why do you think that you love me? And they'll go, I don't know, I just do. And this is kind of like, one of the twins is sort of fishing for the reasons, is it the way I've done my hair today, or is it my earrings, or is it my sense of humor, or is it my really bad curtains? I used to make a running joke on the channel, and if you've been with me since the beginning, you'll know that I've got 2 sets of curtains there and they don't match. And so I've always said that I wanted to keep those curtains there as a reminder of how imperfect the twin flame journey can be, and how that it doesn't really need to be perfect. So it kind of, I don't know if it triggers people that I've got 2 different curtains there, and then I've also on purpose hung up a picture, where a picture you wouldn't hang a picture on curtains, but it's there on purpose as a kind of trigger, which is really mean. So even my background is triggering people. Anyway, so that's just a part of that. But the other thing that triggers twin flames sometimes is, this may have happened to you. One of the twin flames might say, I know a secret, or I have a secret, but I know you're busy right now. I'll tell you next time, or something like that. And the other twin's like, what? No, you tell me right now. Don't you dare wait until later. Okay. So that can be the next one. The big one is the emotions. The emotions of the other twin. Okay. If they've got emotions going on that are very strong, so they might be really, really passionate about something, they might be really, really horny, they might be really, really sad, they might be really, really happy. Okay, the other twin can pick up on this energetically, and so they may be at work or in a meeting or something like that, and they can feel that pull from the other twin, or they can feel that emotion coming over them. And they might go, well, how come I'm feeling so horny right now? Or how come I'm feeling so sad right now? Or how come I'm feeling so whatever it is, And so this occurs quite often. And you could be in a predicament where, your twin's horny and you're in a meeting and you're feeling them. And that could be funny. Depends on if you've got a sense of humor or not. But anyway, you can tell me in the comments. Okay. The next way your counterpart may trigger you is, and this is a really hard one too. There's a bit more writing involved on this one. Okay. This is a really hard one to take. I love you, but I'm not ready for a relationship. Okay, so your twin will say, yeah, I really love you, or yeah, we click, or yeah, we get along great, but I'm just not ready to have a relationship right now. And if that's happening, they're actually in their distorted energy. In most cases, although in some cases they may still be healing, or still awakening would be the other word I would use there. The next one is for twins who have their counterpart in another relationship. Okay, and this one can be really harrowing for some twins. And it won't resonate for all of you, but I can't leave my current partner. Okay, so even though they know that there's no love left in their connection or in their marriage or in their karmic partnership or their soulmate relationship, and that there is in the twin flame journey, they'll say, I can't leave my partner because, and it may be money involved, it may be that there's kids involved, and it may be that there's other things involved. And so it's literally like that song. I'm trying to think of who sings it. One of you Divine Feminine might know. You know, isn't it ironic, don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's like free advice. It's like a free ride when you've already paid. It's like the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? A traffic jam when you're already late, and no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of your dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to invite you to write in the comments section. And I also want to introduce you to a beautiful, beautiful twin flame divine feminine who's starting her own channel just recently. And her channel name is Divine Song, okay? And she's only just uploaded a few videos, but she's also a singer and a musician. And so I wanted you to go and check her out. She recently, one of her most recent videos, she sings a song from Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine, and it's called Sunlight. And it's one of the most beautiful songs that I've ever heard in my entire life. And so I wanted to shout out to Elena from Divine Song and this beautiful song that she wrote from the Divine Feminine to the Masculine. And I'm going to link it so that you can all get to her channel. And I hope that you do subscribe and follow her, because she is going to be very powerful and very helpful on your journey as well, because I feel that she resonates in my twin flame community. And so I wanted to share this with you. So hi Elena, if you're watching, thank you for being as beautiful as you are and as radiant as you are. I rarely promote other people on my channel. I have to absolutely love them, absolutely believe in them, absolutely think that they've got something to give others, and she does. And she also, I believe, channels songs from your counterpart. Okay, so you can actually get in touch with her and she'll channel a song just for you from your counterpart. So I really wanted to mention Elena today. And she's from Divine Song. And if you haven't heard that song, Sunlight, go and check it out because it's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think she's my favorite singer now of all time. I'm pretty much in love with the Carpenters, but I think Elena even, I don't know. Am I allowed to say that, Elena? I think Elena's even better than Karen Carpenter, which is, I've loved Karen Carpenter for many years. So big shout out to her. Mwah, and a big kiss to all of you beautiful twin flames that follow my channel. And I'm glad we can collaborate and help one another on this journey, because I believe that, you know, as a community, if we can grow and help one another, that will all benefit in some way, shape or form. Okay, so I'm sending you love and light and peace from Australia, and we've got to play with Cookie before we go, of course. Okay, have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening or morning, wherever you are. And let's see if there's batteries. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh, there is batteries in there. Ready? Tweet, tweet, tweet. We love Cookie. Bye everyone, and we'll see you real soon. Okay, stay happy, don't get triggered. Bye.